Michael Bruntz, Brian Christopherson of Husker247 with your final 3-minute drill of Colorado week. We heard from head coach Matt Rhule today. Kind of a brief over-tackle type press conference, but they're using Bud Crawford to talk about the approach to this week. That's always a good thing, right?
Yeah, I think so. People here love Bud, and Bud never loses, so good guy to look at. Matt Rhule had his team watch the Bud Crawford-Errol Spence fight, which was, of course, supposed to be the big showdown. And what he was stressing in that fight was how Bud Crawford just was stoic, methodically took down his opponent, respected his opponent, even dapped him up after knocking him down a second time, and basically was using it as an example of, here's a high-profile game to a lot of people on the outside who are going to make a lot of noise, but you just got to go handle your business in workmanlike fashion, respect your opponent, don't get lost in the sauce, so to speak. So they're trying to get guys' heads right for that. And also there was some good news that you can hit on here with Javin Wright, who people have kind of been wondering how's that tracking. He hasn't been available, but where's it at now?
Yeah, Matt Rhule said that Nebraska got a good update on Thursday morning on Javin's progress back from a, I guess, undisclosed injury.
Mm-hmm.
He's been out since middle of August, but has been around the team still in the huddle when the black shirts go out during practices, but Matt Rhule said there's still a lot of hurdles to clear, but things are at least trending in a positive direction for him to potentially come back this year. So good news, I think, all around.
Yeah, it is. I mean, he's a really important player, I think, over the course of this season if he can get back. The third point we'll hit on, it wasn't so much like a huge topic today, but it's kind of been throughout the week. I think everybody's expecting this to be one of the noisier, maybe rowdier environments at Memorial Stadium. And it's clear the coaches are excited about that. Like last night on the radio, Tony White's talking about how he'd love a counter, on the scoreboard for how many penalties the crowd causes. And I think it's a big part of this game, Bruntz, is, we're used to like noise coming in like the last 10 to 12 seconds before the snap. Mm-hmm. But I think now with the headset communication, I think the crowd's going to want to try to make a difference like early on in the play clock. Well, Shadir Sanders is obviously trying to hear what his coaches are telling him. So that's kind of an interesting like game within the game to a fascinating game ahead of us.
Certainly. So the fans have been challenged by the coaching staff. Keep it locked in on Husker247 for everything from before, during, and after Nebraska's matchup with Colorado.